Nick, just what exactly role are you playing right now?
As far as position-wise,
Yeah, right.
they have me playing free safety as well as boundary safety or right and left safety, so I can alternate.
You're kind of back up on both sides?
Yes, sir.
Is it fair to say that?
Yes, sir.
After the spring, I mean, well, earlier in the spring, we thought the things were going pretty good and whatnot, but afterwards, Will comes out and says that third corner, third safety, he can't really name it at that point. How do you kind of react to things this offseason, and were you motivated by any of that?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. Anytime a coach says a spot's open and that's a challenge to his players. Like, hey, if you want it, go get it. It's open, and I didn't take any offense to it. That's just how it is. He wants to find the best players, and I'm working to be the best player I can be. So I take that as a challenge. I didn't take any offense to that at all.
What do you feel you have to work on this offseason, before the season, whether it's the offseason or now? Just what do you have to improve on?
I definitely had to pick up some weight. I was rather on the lighter side going into the summer, and I had to work on just being more loose, more comfortable in the backfield. Safety was a new position for me in the spring, so I had to get very accustomed to what he was asking me to do.
Did you add any weight during the summer?
As it stands, I'm 200. I went into the summer about 180, 185. So
That's
about 15
not a bad
pounds.
position.
About 15 pound difference.
Since spring break?
Since spring ball.
How'd you do that? Eat a lot, work out a lot?
Coach Ryan Russell, being very adamant in the weight room, my diet, being with our dietitian, Scotty, and all that stuff just definitely helped.
How do you feel now? Do you feel more confident out there with that added weight?
I'm definitely more comfortable. I'm a lot more confident than I was in the spring, and I think so far it's paying off.
I mean, you make it sound pretty simple, Nick, but 15 to 20 pounds in that kind of period of time is extreme weight gain. So between eating and the workouts, I mean, that has been a lot of strain, a lot of strenuous activity just there. What were the toughest days like for you?
Just forcing yourself to eat more than what you're used to, drinking a gallon of water a day, stuff that most people wouldn't dream of doing was the difficult thing, because I didn't eat as much as I was during the summer, in the spring, and I didn't drink as much water as I did during the summer as I was during the spring. So just adding more calories, drinking more water or Gatorade during the day, and forcing myself to do it, that was probably the biggest challenge.
Is there a point in that where guys talk about different, whether it's diets or whatnot, that X many days in, there's a certain wall or something? Is there a period like a weekend where there was difficulty getting past that or anything?
Yeah, I'd probably say the first few weeks was where I was like, I mean, I really don't want to do this. But I kind of sucked it up, and I knew, like, hey, this is what I need to do. Coaches asked me to put on weight, and this is what I have to do to do it, and so be it.
Do you feel comfortable with the weight now, or is it something you're still kind of getting accustomed to, being such a higher weight compared to last year?
Coach Russell and his staff have done a good job as far as allowing me to learn to move with the weight. So I'm a lot more comfortable than I thought I would be. I'm still getting a little bit accustomed to it, but I think I'm moving pretty well.
Just you guys in the secondary had the spring under your belt now. How are things more comfortable as a group now? You did just 4 days into practice.
We're getting used to each other still, as expected, with the new freshmen coming in. But we're all pretty used to each other. The guys who are here in the spring, we're used to each other's abilities. We know each other's strengths and we know each other's weaknesses. And we're getting used to the defense now. Being able to have that installed during the spring, kind of carry over, to fall camp. We're all getting used to, how things are supposed to be done, the way they're supposed to be done. So we're able to kind of critique each other and, piggyback off one another.
What are you saying from those freshmen?
They have a lot of talent. There's a very talented freshman class, a lot of size, a lot of speed. There's a couple guys there that could definitely help us. And, going forward through fall camp, we'll see who mans up.
You played as a freshman. How hard is that to do?
It's a very tall order. It's not easy going from, being a small high school to, hundreds of thousands of people watching you on every Saturday. But, it's definitely something that you look forward to as a freshman, and it's definitely doable. It's just very difficult, but it's not impossible.
As a defense, how much you guys looking forward to putting the pads on and having some scrimmage type situations to see how much improvement you made?
We're all very excited. I think, being able to see how far we progress, especially with an explosive offense like we have here, and seeing how we match up with such a dynamic combo with, Duke and Ricardo and, Rock and all those guys. I think it's definitely going to be a great test for us to see, how far we've come and what else we have to improve on.
All right. When are you going to dye your hair like the rest of the secondary?
I don't think that's going to work for me very well. I'm going to be honest with you. That's not going to work very well for me. But I'll keep that in mind.